Hey, good morning everybody. So today I'm going to be working in the garden. I have a bunch of plants I need to get in the ground. It's super hot. It is going to cool off a little bit today compared to what it's been. It's been in the high 90s. However, all of these plants came from the clearance section and they're just not faring well in their pots. I think they've got a better chance if I go ahead and get them in the ground and just keep them super well watered. Hopefully the shock isn't going to mess them up too bad, but really I think they're just going to be sighing a sigh of relief. So that's the plan today. I'll also have some tweaks I want to make with my drip irrigation. I've been running that once, twice, maybe even 3 times a day through the heat wave. However, I have it running really close to my lamb's ear and it seems to not like that very much. So lamb's ear prefers to have drier conditions, and running the drip, even with the heat, they're just not super happy. So make sure that you are not watering your lamb's ear like you do your other plants, and that you don't run your drip near your lamb's ear because they don't like it. So here are some of my clearance plants that I just picked up. I've got 2 packs of the purple petunias. I've got 1 more of the pink petunia, but I already put some in a pot. And then I've got this dianthus, and they're looking really rough, but they're perennial. And so I want to get these in the ground so they can come back to life. And then I have a whole wagon full of plants I need to get planted out as well. So let's start working on that. All right guys, so this is my wagon full of plants. I've got these that I just brought off the porch. I do have a few things I'm going to pull off of here that I don't want to plant out right now, so I can fit it all in the wagon, hopefully. And then we're going to go tool around and see where we can find to plant these things out. I'm going to lay some of this stuff out and just see what it looks like. And if we don't put it here, I'm going to take it out to the new flower bed. Alright, I'm not 100% sure because I don't want to pull the individual plants out of these little tiny pots yet, but I think I'm going to put my sun patience and then these purple petunias in this bed, and then the same thing over in this bed. I'm going to put the purple petunias underneath those pink knockout roses, and then the sun patience in front of that to break up all of the pink. But I don't want to put any of those purple petunias on this side of the bed because I already have a few of these purple verbena, and I don't have enough space on this side because I've got so many other things going on. But I'm going to put the sun patience over here and then sun patience over here. So now I'm going to go ahead and place out the rest of these plants in the other bed because I'm not going to use them by the driveway, and I want to make sure that I kind of know where I want everything to go, have it laid out, and then I can start digging. I think, I hope I'm not putting too much on my plate, but I think I'm going to go ahead and dig up those fairy roses that are near the driveway too. They just aren't impressing me. So let's see where we want to put this stuff. All right, you guys, I got the cottage garden side of the flower bed planted up. It's like 24 plants or something that I put in the ground. I still have to do the other side, but I'm gonna go inside, eat some breakfast. It's like 8:30. Kids are all awake now. Spend some time with them and then come back out and work some more when the baby goes down for a nap. So you can see all the new color with the pinks and the purples. And they're just small right now, but it'll fill in and it's gonna look really pretty. All right guys, I'm back outside. I had a wardrobe change because I got super nasty being out here just for this couple hours earlier this morning. Again, it's just a very hot time of year. All right, we're over here at the new flower bed near the goat house. I've got my balloon flowers over here that I'm gonna put in the ground. I've got some dianthus on this side. I'm gonna plant a couple coreopsis. I'm gonna try to divide those, I think. I gotta beat the sun before it takes away all my shade. And so we gotta hurry and get this done. I was just a little too late with our sun situation. I had shade for a few minutes and it's just, the sun is following me. So I only picked up 2 of these coreopsis, $2 a piece on clearance, but I think I'm gonna try to divide them so I can get more than 2 and spread them out a little bit more. These right here get 12 to 36 inches tall, so quite the range. And I'm supposed to plant them 12 to 30 inches apart. I'm gonna bet they're gonna get the full 36 inches tall. I doubt they'll stay short. So I'm gonna put them back here behind some of these drift roses, and then I'll probably eventually put something behind these to work up the layers. So I've got 2 right here. And I'll probably just do the other one and make 2 clumps. So I'll end up with 4. I don't think I wanna chance it and go more than that. Split this one. I turned this one on its side and split it that way, and that worked a lot better than going straight down. Man, you guys, this bed is coming together. You would not believe that I just started this bed a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. But look at the balloon flowers. I love that. It's so perfect right there because you can see whites. It's like a real light lavender purple. You can see it from far away. And this bed is all about being able to see it from a distance in the house. But here are the dianthus that I just planted. Oh, they're pretty rough. I may or may not lose these. That one looks the worst, but they're supposed to stay super small. Man, they look rough. They look really rough. I don't know, there's 6 of them right here. Hopefully grow into like one big clump or just be slightly separated. I'd be okay with that. I've got the Incredible hydrangea back here that's teeny tiny. And then my coreopsis that I divided. I've got 4 clumps right here now. I think that will be really pretty. And this is the end of the bed. I've got the little hydrangea, a drift rose that I transplanted. So this bed's looking good. So this spot right here is gonna be a new gate to go up to the field for the animals. We gotta redo the fencing right there. I've got a lot of weeds growing in right there because my husband can't weed eat because we've doubled up the fencing from where the goats have rubbed up on it and tore it up. But anyways, I've gotta get this one in the ground. We got the hole dug the other day. This is just a common snowball viburnum. It takes part sun, which is what this is. It'll get shady over here pretty quick. but it gets 12 foot high, 12 foot wide. They bloom beautiful, big white balls, kind of like an Incredible, maybe a little bit smaller, but it's in the spring. First thing in the spring. So that's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna get that in the ground real quick. So I'm back over here at the driveway. All I have left to do is get in these sun patients. So I'm gonna pop those in. All right, everybody, I got my sun patients in the ground, the purple wave petunias, more sun patients and purple wave petunias over here. And we've got this side of the bed where I've got some more sun patients mixed in here and there around the corner. And then up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this bed. Each of the beds are slightly different sizes. They're not exact replicas for each side. They're just similar, other than having, you know, the driveway lined with the lamb's ear and having the standard limelight hydrangeas. Now, if I can, I'm gonna try to work on this drip a little bit. Look at how like yellow and brown, and it's just, this isn't because of not watering. This is because it's getting too much water. Alright, you guys, I got all of the drip hose removed away from the lamb's ear. I rerouted some of it to get closer to my hydrangea standards and some of the sun patients that I just planted. It is a scorching hot day. So I'm going in, gonna take a nice shower and chill for the rest of the day. Thanks for joining me and happy gardening.